Have you ever wondered what really gets into a woman's mind? There are psychological weaknesses that many women hide. But when a man knows how to use them, they simply can't resist. And it's not manipulation, it's emotional understanding and social intelligence. Today I'll show you the 7 psychological weaknesses of women that most men ignore, but they make all the difference when it comes to attraction. Stick around until the end because weakness number 7 is the one that makes them totally addicted to you. Emotional attention needs, not just physical. Let me tell you something that many women feel, but few say clearly. We need emotional attention. Like, really. It's not just about kissing, being affectionate, or sending a heart emoji. It's deeper than that. Women want to feel seen, understood, valued. And when I say that, I'm not saying you should become her therapist, but you should be the guy who listens genuinely, who pays attention when she talks about her day, her feelings, or that little thing that seems silly but matters to her. You know when you remember details she mentioned and bring it up in conversation later? That blows her mind, in a good way, because it shows you're not treating her like just another girl in your life. And let me tell you, when a woman feels like she can open up to you, that you're her emotional safe harbor, you build a connection so strong that even the physical part will get more intense later. Most guys just want to get close, but don't want to connect. So if you're different and offer that genuine emotional attention, you'll touch her heart. And believe me, she'll remember you in a way no other guy could. Need for feminine validation, even the independent ones. Now let me tell you something that almost no woman admits, but it's very real. Even the empowered, self-sufficient woman who seems like she doesn't need anyone, deep down, she still craves validation. Yes, my friend, women want to feel desired, admired, unique. We act like we don't need it, play it cool, but when the right guy looks at us with that look that says, "I see you," it shakes everything inside. And, listen, I'm not talking about forced compliments like, "Wow, you're so beautiful" every 5 minutes like a robot. I'm talking about genuine validation, the kind that shows you see who she really is. Like, "I love how you speak with such confidence, it's so sexy." Or, "When you smile like that, you totally disarm me." Got it? It's showing her that she impacts you in a special way. Because even the most secure woman has hidden insecurities. And when you recognize her worth in a sincere and unique way, it's like you're putting her on a pedestal. Not to flatter her, but to show her that she's special in your eyes. And that, my dear, will make her weak for you in ways she doesn't even fully understand. Women go crazy for men who keep the mystery. Let me tell you something that leaves us totally intrigued, and I'll say it, even a little obsessed, when the guy doesn't give everything away right off the bat. Women love mystery, yes. We might say we like honesty, and we do, okay? But when a guy is the type who doesn't reveal everything at once, who has that "what's he thinking" vibe, oh, that sparks our curiosity, interest, and of course, our imagination. And once our imagination is in play, well, you're done for. The secret here is not to be that predictable guy who answers everything the same way, who's always available and glued to her. Nope. Be the guy who has his own life, who disappears for a bit, who doesn't share everything, who drops a line that leaves her wondering. Like, "I'll tell you about that someday." That messes with her head in a way she doesn't even notice, but her thoughts will be stuck on you. Mystery, my love, is like an expensive perfume. You don't need to overdo it, just a few drops and bam, she'll want more. Always more. Women melt for men who pay attention to details. You know that guy who notices when we change our hair, who remembers the name of our favorite show, or asks how that meeting we were nervous about went? Well, that guy has a power he doesn't even know about. Because women, truly, give their hearts to those who show they're fully there, not just after something physical. When you pay attention to the details, You show that you're connected to her. And that, my dear, hits deep. It's not about spending money or making grand gestures like in a soap opera. It's about truly listening, remembering small things, and showing you care. And guess what? When a man does this, a woman starts thinking about him in a different way. More intimately, more deeply, more specially. And guess what? That's when she truly starts desiring you. Because deep down, we fall for those who see us for who we really are. And that, my love, is a type of weakness that no woman can hide for long. Women give in to men who know how to be emotionally stable. Look, I'm going to tell you a truth, that very few women have the courage to say, we melt for that man who knows how to stay calm when everything is falling apart. Because, honestly, the world is already full of chaos. So when we find a guy who is like an emotional safe harbor, it's hard to resist. I'm not saying you should turn into a robot with no feelings, okay? But showing that you can control your emotions, that you don't panic over every little thing, that you know how to listen and don't start shouting or shutting down in silence when something goes wrong. That's incredibly sexy. Women pay attention to these things. Because if you're stable, she feels she can trust you, that she can open up, be vulnerable, and truly give herself. And when she feels that, she connects with you on a level that goes beyond looks or pretty words. So, if you want to truly affect her, be that guy who is strong inside. This emotional security is like an invisible magnet, and no woman can resist that for long. Women fall for men who know how to give space and respect their time. You know that man who understands that every woman has her own pace, her own timing, and moments? Well, that guy, my friend, has a quiet power that few women can ignore. This doesn't mean being indifferent or not paying attention. No. It means that you understand she also has her own life, that she needs her personal time, and that you won't suffocate her. A woman will respect you and, honestly, fall for you more when you understand that love isn't about being glued to each other all the time. Instead of being the guy who is constantly calling or texting, you know when to give her that breathing space and show that you respect her space. And you know what happens when you do that? She feels safe, freer to be herself by your side. And instead of seeing you as someone who imposes or suffocates, she sees you as someone who has enough respect and confidence in himself to give the necessary space. This creates a powerful, genuine attraction. When she feels that you are secure, enough to give that space, that's when she begins to realize that you are the one she wants to share her life with. Women love a man who genuinely cares about their well-being. This may seem simple, but let me tell you, women are extremely perceptive. They know when you're just doing something for your own benefit, or when you truly care about how she feels. When you show interest in her well-being in a genuine way, and not just for convenience, you create a deep connection. And this doesn't have to be something grand, you know? Sometimes it's just asking how she's doing, how her day went, or noticing when she's a little quieter and asking if she needs anything. The secret here is showing that, more than wanting to please her or impress her, you're genuinely concerned about what she's going through at that moment. When she feels that you are someone who truly cares for her, it creates a sense of security and affection that is irresistible. And over time, she will feel so comfortable by your side, knowing that you truly care and not just out of convenience. This kind of attitude will make her feel more attracted to you without even realizing it. And look, when you're a man who understands that love isn't just about romantic moments, but also about respect and genuine care, you earn a permanent place in her heart.